So there are four different types of sentences: assertive, exclamatory, interrogative, and imperative. So let's begin with the first one, the assertive or declarative sentences. Usually, these type of sentences makes assertion. For example, let's consider the assertion that 7 is less than 10. So this is an assertion. Then we can say that the sun rises in the west. This is also an assertion. In the first case, we consider that 7 is less than 10. So that is a correct assertion. And in the second case, the sun rises in the west. This is a false assertion. So assertive sentences could be either true or it could be false. So it also has a different name. We'll come back to that in a moment. The next type of sentence are exclamatory sentences. Usually, these type of sentences are used to express exclamation. That means it is used to express certain strong feelings. It could be a feelings of sadness, happiness, anger, anything. So for example, let's say, hooray, we are all going to the theater today. So that's a happiness. So that's an exclamation. So such type of sentences are referred to as exclamatory sentences. Next we have interrogative sentences. Such sentences usually asks question. For example, like, what is your name? Is 2 less than 5? So in these two examples, we are asking a certain type of questions. So usually these type of sentences are referred to as interrogative sentences. Finally, we come to the fourth type of sentence. So these are called imperative sentences. Usually imperative sentences are those which expresses a request or a command. For example, please give me a glass of water. Come with your books. Do not go out. So these are certain type of commands. So such sentences are referred to as imperative sentences. Now that we have talked about all the four different types of sentences, let's talk about a statement. Usually a statement is a declarative or an assertive sentence, and this assertion has to be either true or false, but they cannot be both. Let's consider the fact that, let's say, 7 is less than 5. This is an assertion. Although the assertion is false, but this is going to be a statement. So a false sentence can also be considered as a statement as long as this is an assertive sentence. Next, let's consider another example. Write down your name. Now, this particular example could be the case of an interrogative sentence, or it could be the case of an imperative sentence. That is because it looks like it's a question. We can ask someone politely to write their name. So like, what? Write down your name. Or it could be a change in the tone of the way it's been spoken. So it might seem more like a command, like write down your name. But in either of the two cases, whether it is an interrogative sentence or an imperative sentence, as long as this is not an assertive sentence, it cannot be considered as a statement. So that means whenever we are saying write down your name, this is not a statement. So now that we have understood the different types of sentences and what type of a sentence constitutes a statement, let's do a few problems. And here I'll be using some color code. So if it's an assertive sentence, then it will be coded with red, green for exclamatory, blue for interrogative, and yellow for imperative sentences. So we are provided with a couple of sentences, and some of them are going to be statements and some of them are not. So we need to identify which of the following sentences are statements. So let's try out each of them one by one. Number 1, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now, of the four different types of sentences, this is going to be an assertive sentence because this is making an assertion. Next, we need to ask whether this assertion is true or false. We know that this is a true fact since the assertion is true, and so that means our given sentence is a statement. Next, let's go to number 2. All squares are rectangles. Again, this is an assertion. An assertion is being made here. Now we need to check if it is true or false. Is it true? All squares are rectangles. True. That's a true statement. So yes. Number 3. A triangle has 4 sides. Is this a sentence? Yes. This is an assertive sentence. And Is it true or is it false? This is a false assertion. So that means this is a statement. Number 4, open the door. Open the door, this is a command. So this cannot be a statement. A command are not considered as statements. So what is it? This is an example of an imperative sentence. So number 5, bless you. Is this a statement? No, it cannot be a statement because bless you, it's an exclamatory sentence. So bless you is not going to be considered a statement. Number 6, complete your assignment. That's again a command. Since this is a command, so no, this is not a statement. Number 7, the sun is a star. Yes, this is a assertion. Now we'll check whether this assertion is true or false. So this is true. Our sun is indeed a star. So this is a statement. This is a correct statement. Number 8, give me a glass of water. So this is not a statement because this is a command. Problem number 9. Square root of 5 is an irrational number. So first we identify what type of sentence this given sentence is. So this is going to be an assertive or a declarative sentence. That is because it's making an assertion that square root of 5 is an irrational number. Next we ask the question if this sentence is a statement. So this is indeed a true sentence. Square root of 5 is indeed an irrational number. So since this is a true fact, so we can say that this particular sentence is an example of a statement. Number 10. The number 14 has 2 prime factors. So this is a sentence and this is an assertive sentence. It's making an assertion, and this assertion, because it is true, so that's why we can say that this particular sentence is a statement. Then number 11. Alas, I have failed. So this is expressing sadness. Sadness means it's a form of an exclamatory sentence. So this is denoted by green. It is exclamatory in nature. So this is not going to be a statement. Number 12. Where are you going? So this is a question. An interrogation is happening here. So this is an interrogative sentence. Since this is an interrogative sentence, so this cannot be a statement. Number 13. The roses are red. So this is an assertion. So since this is an assertion, so this is an assertive sentence. And assertive sentences are statements if it is either true or false. We know that. So this is a statement. Number 14. The earth is a star. Is this a statement? True. Because it's an assertive sentence. Here an assertion is being made that the earth is a star. But this assertion is false. Even though it's false, it's still an assertion. So this is a statement. Number 15. Number 15. 3 plus 6 equals 9. So this is clearly an assertive sentence because it's making an assertion here. Next we ask the question whether if this sentence is true or false. That's a true sentence because 3 plus 6 indeed is equals to 9. So this is definitely an example of a statement. Number 16. Listen to me carefully. So this is an example of an imperative sentence because this is specifically expressing a request. So this is not going to be a statement. Number 17. There are only finite numbers of rational numbers. So that means some assertion is being made here. So this is a sentence, assertive sentence, but this assertion is not true. So this is a statement. Number 18. 2 plus 2 equals 5. First we need to ask what kind of a sentence this is. So this is an assertive sentence, and then we ask, is this sentence true or false? Is the assertion true or false? So this is a false assertion. So that means this is a statement. Number 19. The number of ways of seating 2 persons in 2 chairs out of n people is given by np2. So clearly this is an assertion. So an assertion has been made here. So this is an example of an assertive sentence. Now this is a true assertion. So we'll say that this is a statement. So with the help of these following examples, we were able to check whether if a given sentence is a statement or a not. All we have to do is we have to first check of the 4 different types of sentences. It has to be an assertive or a declarative sentence. And once we have identified the type of sentence, then we need to ask whether if the assertion made is true or false. It could be only one of the situation. It cannot be both. If that criteria is also fulfilled, then such a sentence, such an assertive sentence, will be referred to as a statement.